Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today, we have the CRAFTSMAN Professional True RMS PC Interface Auto Ranging Digital Multimeter, model number 82357. Now, just to clear anything up, I don't want you to get this multimeter mixed up with the one I just recently done that looks sort of like this. Just to help you out, don't get it mixed up with this one, okay? Because I did a video review on this one as well. This is the 82325, and this is the 82357. Okay, so that's just to help you guys out. Now, this multimeter was placed on the market around 1996, 1997-ish, according to Google. And this meter also it's no longer being sold. Manufactured by CRAFTSMAN. It's been discontinued for a number of years now. This multimeter here, before we get all the way into it, I'll tell you about the pros and cons of this multimeter, and it's just my opinion. You know, you may say something different about it, but just my opinion about this multimeter. Anyway, this multimeter is very nice, and those of you, like I said before about Sears, who saw my last previous video of the other multimeter, the 825, I think that's the one I just did. 325, the one I just recently did. I'll tell you, Sears is a place that was selling them. CRAFTSMAN had some pretty decent tools way back then. And I wouldn't hesitate to say the multimeter wasn't anything different. Now, compared to the multimeters of today, I still think it can hold its own. Some of the multimeters of today, but back then for sure, pretty decent multimeter. Now, I'm gonna zoom in and let you guys take a look at some of the features around the dial and also down here, and we'll go over some of the soft keys. Then I'll tell you my likes and tell you my dislikes about this meter, okay? So let me zoom in just to give you an idea. Okay. Here we go. It's basically, this is the model number here, if you didn't hear me say it. The other one I did was not a true RMS multimeter. It was an average ranging multimeter. The other CRAFTSMAN Professional, it was an average ranging. But this is a true RMS, auto ranging PC interface multimeter. And this is the model number. They basically the same down here as far as the max amperage. The limit is 20 amps. And all the input jacks look about to have the same features somewhat. You have to test the capacitor. If this is the same, I think you're using these things right here. These two ports right here. You see the plus at the top, the minus at the bottom. Now, and you see where we'll get to the dial, what's around the dial in a minute. So let me just scroll up here some, give you an idea of what we're talking about here. Right here is the AC/DC selection, and above it is the resistance, ohms, diode, and continuity. Continuity right here. Above that would be the hertz or frequency. Next to that would be the capacitance, microamps, AC/DC, milliamps, AC/DC, and there's a 20 amp max measurement range limit right here. Now again, that's the two ports right here when you want to do a capacitor. Up the soft keys is the power button right here. You press that to be off and on. That's the hertz or duty cycle. And the rail button is zero it out. The range button and the hold button. It also works as the backlight. And there's the AC/DC selection soft key right there. The screen, the display itself is pretty large. And they don't have Well, the light stays on a pretty long time. It's not evenly lit, as you can see. You see, you just see how it's kind of shooting out of both of the sides right here. The LEDs shooting out both of the sides. And I guess it'll work. Back then, I guess it, before they started coming out with the white LEDs with the multimeters of today, this would have been pretty decent. But after having looking at the white LEDs for a number of years, now I'm looking at this. This don't look as bright compared to them. But this has a lot of features. It also, see right here, it has an operator, like a user-friendly type of display. It tells you what port to put it in. Like right now, the port to put the jacks in. So let me just show you that for a minute. Let me just scroll down. Well, show you like in millivolts right here. See, it's on a millivolt selection for DC. Let's see what ports that they'll tell me to put those in. It'll be, according to this, it'll be millivolts. Hold on a minute. Okay, it's on a millivolt. I'm trying to find out which port would it be. That's milliamps. That's 20 amperage. That's the common. It got to be there. So I know one got to be here, and I'm thinking the way it looking, I know got to be over here, but this is milliamps. This is amperage, and I don't see nothing down here that's telling me. Let me just switch to something else right quick, and we'll see. Just let me put it right there. So I'm gonna switch over to. Well, let's try capacitance and see. Well, now it's telling me disconnect power. Let me see. Let me get microamps and see what it's telling me. Oh, I got it now. Okay, I got it. What they mean. Right here, the one that's kind of darkened, that'll be for the common. So I see what they're saying. And the other one, when I had it, so in other words, for microamps, I would put it in this one for sure, and the one way right next to it would be right here. So let me try amperage just to see how far to bring me over. I see the one. Now let me try amps. Okay, you see how it moves all the way over. So letting me know that it's all the way over. I got it now. So the first time when I had it on, it was telling me, I forgot which one I had it on. I think it was AC/DC. It's telling me to put one in, which will be the black input, and the one next to it. That's how it was. Let me try it again just to make sure that I had this right. Okay, it was on DC. Yeah, that's it. So, there we go. It's telling me to put one inside of the, put a jack inside of the common and right next to it. That was a hell of a feature for such an old meter. Okay, and they do have this meter takes a 9-volt battery to power it up. It has probe holders in the back on when the probes are not in test probes not in use. You can just pull, just push them inside the holders that's connected to the rubber boot. And let me see what else. And let's look at it has a user manual that comes with this, and that's it right there. And when I got this thing, I got this meter. It's almost like it was new, but not in the box. And I guess I'm now more like a collector of multimeters now. I have a few of them, but I do like test instruments, and I know I can't use all of them at one time. But every now and then, when I'm doing something in my little lab back here, I'll pull out one just to use it. Just to use it, get some usage out of it. Next to it here is the floppy disk that goes with it. Those are the two crock clips. Those are the original crock clips that goes with this meter, and those are the original test leads that goes with this meter. I don't have anything that's bad to say about this meter. In fact, it's a really nice meter, and it's just a really. I think even though it's older, it's much older than a much older meter. This meter it's a better meter than some of the meters that's coming out today. So I don't have anything at all to say bad about this meter. If you were to find this meter and you're just looking for an ordinary multimeter, just something to have, and this is in good shape, my recommendation, I wouldn't pass it up. I wouldn't pay a lot of money for it, but if I was to run across it, they want $40 for it, and it's in good condition, maybe 50. Good condition. I would not go higher than 40. I mean, not $45. I think I'll do 45. So it's tops for me. But this is a pretty decent meter. I like it, so I'm all in. So guys, thank you. As always, hit that. This your first time viewing my channel. I want before you turn the video off, help support the channel. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. All of that is for free, and to help the numbers go up, and that shows me that what I'm doing, that people love it, what I'm doing. So I'm asking you to continue